Hello, hello! Welcome to another stream. I had a work day today, which passed really quickly except for the last 2 hours, which was really weird. But, you know, the first like 6 hours of my day I was actually doing shit. And the last 2 hours I was sitting behind the register checking out the whole like 15 clients we had those whole 2 hours. So I'm pumped to get back into Stormblood. So let's switch over to the live screen. I also realize... Alright, no worries. Enjoy being sleepy. Let's go, Issei. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You've no idea of what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor and... I don't remember what I was gonna say. It was probably something like, I also enjoy playing White Mage right now. No, that's okay. Sometimes I just talk to fill the silence. If it was important, it'll come back to me. We're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Ah, right. Getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. Oh my god, I just loved how Xenos kicked our ass last stream. I remembered like it was yesterday. Well, who knows? Maybe, third time's the charm. How are you feeling? After fighting that demon, I can only imagine. I suppose I ought to apologize to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. The shinobi too.
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
And there they are!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new Primal Slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there.
My boy!
Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
We will get his ass. I will be traveling to the Azim Steppe, Duache. I found Lord Hien once before, and I am confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was me whom he put the question of Doma's... to me he put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it my duty to deliver to him our people's reply. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth in their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again, and no small comfort if you were to join us in the search, I should add. I wonder what kind of man Hien is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me. And then there's Fordola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. That's all he's ever known. But unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe, if I understand that, it'll help me to understand a lot of other things. Beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear in Sharlayan or Ul'dah, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from a personal experience. As much as this Lord Hien intrigues us, Duache, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There's also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugane, dealing with this troublesome Aetheryte. I could go on, but you understand. Aye, so it goes. We all have our responsibilities. We shall depart for the Azim Steppe at once. You will be joining us, Duache. For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doma Liberation Front in your absence. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you'd better contact us. Noble sacrifice is our last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many moms to travel before we reach Reunion. Wait, don't leave yet. Here, take these for the road. It's simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you after what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom. So don't keep us waiting too long. Oh! Meanwhile, in the keep of Doma Castle, here we fucking go.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror.
Sorry.
Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself. Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope. To make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty, now. Or die with the rest of them.
You could stand to be a little nicer, sir.
Oh, are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
She could too.
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after her?
Yeah, the last 2 times were great.
I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
Escape, you ran away. Ooh, Garabania. Oh. Who's that? Who's that?
Aye. This is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are.
Estinian, what?
Yet, if this be the work of the eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
Wow, part 1 of Stormblood. Exiting New Game Plus mode. Well, let's go right on with Stormblood part 2. Yahoo! What a mood. If all are ready, let us depart for reunion in the Azim Steppe. Our route will be somewhat circuitous. We will need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast, past Isari. That's okay, I don't mind. Where am I going? Circuitous? Huh. Oh boy, this is Colonel all over again. What's up with these words? From here we will turn north until we arrive at a cave, through which we must pass in order to reach the Azim Steppe. Lise and Gosetsu have already gone on ahead. We should carry on as well. Woo! I like the Azim Steppe. I like the quest line here. The dungeon is a son of a bitch if you run it for the first time, though. Is that a spoiler? Maybe. But we haven't had a dungeon in a while, so it would make sense. No, my shoes clip through my clothes.
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim Steppe, home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation. With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of him.
Very cool. I was on my bird and I just fell down. Perfect. I give you the Azim Steppe, Duache, though I should say that this is but one small portion of it. Despite the close proximity, Domans rarely venture this far north. Most find these lands and their people strange and foreign. Fortunately, those who frequent Reunion are more welcoming than most. Come, it is not much further. Welcome to Reunion, my friend. Here's where we will begin our search for Lord Hien. Oh, I love the aesthetics here. It's so cool. When last I spoke with Lord Leanne, he said he spent much time in these markets. I had hoped we might find him here today, but alas. Hey, Yugir, I've been meaning to ask. There are an awful lot of Zayla here, aren't there? Oh, I assumed you knew. The Azim Steppe has been home to the nomadic tribes of the Zayla since antiquity. More than 50 roam these lands, and though they do not constitute a nation, there is a hierarchy of sorts, determined through ritual combat. Funny, if they're so busy fighting each other, you'd think the Empire would be able to march in and take the steppe with ease. I wonder why they haven't. Why indeed, Lise, why indeed. Perhaps they see little value in it, especially given the fierce reputation of the Zayla warriors who would fight tooth and nail to oppose them. These lands were not made for men. The soil is thin and the weather unforgiving. The Zayla found ways to survive, it is true, but they are made of sterner stuff than most Imperials, conscript or citizen. Thanks for taking the time to explain. Sounds like I've got a lot to learn. Later, I mean. We're meant to be looking for Leanne. People from many tribes gather in reunion to trade goods and information. I should be surprised if we cannot learn something of value here. Yawn. Let us make our inquiries separately. Dwashe, why don't you speak with some of the merchants here? I've been doing some stuff in character creation lately, just making new people, and I made an alt, which is a bunny boy with pink and yellow hair, and I called him Strawberry Lemon, so that's as far as I'm gonna take my lore accurate characters. I gotta have one that is not. He has a pink and yellow eye too. Hello. Booze. Fresh booze. Your choice of Landlord Zoe. Guaranteed to satisfy. How many will you have, miss? A dolman? Unless another Duskar is keeping him in her yurt, he is not here. More fool her if she took a dolman for a husband. But enough about dolmens. Let us speak of booze instead. You cannot come to the Azim Steppe and not sample this most traditional of delicacies. What is that, like a dumpling type situation? That would be delicious. What fortune you have come hither at this time. Freshly slaughtered, every cut available on request. Organs too, hearts, livers, brains, or a brace of blood sausages, if you desire only a snack. A dolman? Poor meat they make, dolmens. I jest. I did see a young mole in the company of one some few days ago. Yeah, like bun. Roasted fish with pumpkin, an exotic foreign delicacy cooked to perfection, beloved without the steps. Come. You seek dolmens? Then you are come to the wrong place, my friend. Delicious as my foodstuffs are, they find little flavor with those from the south. Now, if it were Gora you were looking for, on the other hand, then I might be able to help you. They flock to my stall. I have brought you a new brush, my beloved. So smooth and silky your mane shall be, the envy of every other man. Say again, you are seeking who? Ah, the Doman. I know of whom you speak. He comes and goes with a mole girl. Though I could not describe her, I only know that she is mole because I heard them talking as they passed. Okay, so in chat mode I have to go look at people, but I already know which one it is. Hello. Oh, I have to capitalize it. Also, I have to turn that off. Hold on. Let me just go to break real quick. I don't know, wait, turn back on. There we go. Yes, I am Mole. My name is Serena. How may I help you? Oh, I see. You're looking for Ian, in that case. How urgent this business must be to leave our conversation unfinished. The Kinsai, will you buy it? There is but one bundle left. If not, then... I will! Though I had not thought to pay so high a price. It is a bargain for which you should be grateful. If you lack the coin, then the fault is your own, and you will leave with nothing. Please, I must have the Kinsai. The gods themselves requested it. We are bound to their will. Pay me the difference in whisper root. I will sell it to the next apothecary to pass through reunion, and we will each feel fairly treated. But do not tarry. Should another come before you, coin in hand, I will not refuse him. I understand. Thank you for this kindness. I am sorry, but we must speak of Ian later. I cannot leave reunion without that Kinsai. You want to help me, is that it? I do not know what to say. Thank you, Dwache, thank you. The lumbering ones we must fell wander the plains of the to the west of Reunion. If we each harvest 2, then we should have enough whisper root. Return here when you have finished. Good luck. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Welcome back, Dwache. Have you brought the whisper root? Yup. That's her clan. Mole is her clan. Blessed is he who shows kindness to strangers, for with fortune does he ever ride. Will this quantity suffice? It shall. The kinsai is yours. The gods favor you more than you know, child. Udgan rarely have need of such herbs, and so my stock is limited. Had you come a day earlier or later, I would have none for you. Perhaps the gods guided me here, as I guided grandmother, as I guided this woman from the west.
Hey. How goes the search? Any luck?
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master!
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Oh, please! It is I who should be grateful.
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second!
Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the face of your superiors?
Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils, your kind are!
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
Those boys are of the Oronir and Dothal, the two strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law, for now. Grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undying ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested. Ah, the master of the markets. He is Castir. To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castir. They do not speak.
That's interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words!
As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothal heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
The dispute will be settled at the Nardum?
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan San. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan San. Which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Castir, have reason to remain neutral. them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but... Never mind that. You see Kien, yes? I know where he may be.
He wants to fuck shit up. Long ago, my grandmother, having received a vision from the gods, bade me go forth to the southern mountains. It was there that I found Hien, near death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and there we nursed him back to health. Afterwards, he chose to remain, that he might repay us for our kindness. Doman set much store by honor and shame, so at first I did not question it. Excuse me, if I could see your map for a moment. Here, as he has grown fond of this place, it affords him a view of the markets and the steppe. I would accompany you, but I must return to our village to prepare my grandmother's meal. Thank you again for your assistance. Our long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends, let us go and greet our lord and master. Hey, guy.
The Kami are merciful! My lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected. So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them? You, Giri, Go-setsu, and,
The Scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
Say no more, Yugiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Cyrena, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that, and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude. There is no doubting your strength, nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side. So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home. I have made my decision. You, Giri, I bid you return to Yansha and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest. I mean to return at the head of the Zayla army.
You mean to participate in the Nardom?
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. 'Twould be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardom and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can. Furthermore, by championing the Mole in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our lord has spoken, you giddy. But take heart, I shall keep him safe. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Leanne meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
So they say, though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance. For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
Well, let's get cracking then. Twas chez Mumifeu, was it? Once again, allow me to thank you for your many deeds in service to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule in name only. My rule, if one would deign to call it that, has been naught in comparison. That changes now. We have a purpose and a plan. And after we take to the battlefield together, we will have victory as well. But you are a practical woman, I can tell. Disinclined to trust in words when actions speak truer. I can relate. So, you two have heard of the Nardom. The great battle for supremacy of the steppe. I learned of it during my stay with the Mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever participated, much less triumphed in a Nardom. But lack of precedent notwithstanding, I should think we would have a good standing to bid them march with us to Doma, should we win. Will they even permit us to fight, my lord? We belong to no tribe of the steppe. We are not without options, given what Serena has told me. You see, in accordance with the god's wishes, her people shall participate in the coming Nardom. And when they take the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the Mole. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to Mole Ilo, where Serena and her people have made camp for this season. Wrong way. Fly, 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 fly! I'm so good at flying. Oh, I'm going way too far. My friends, I give you Molailo. The Khatun of the tribe Timolun resides in the largest yurt. We should go and make our introductions. At last, the traveler comes.
Tamarun Hatun, Sirina,
Hatun.
I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans too.
You know us?
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
The Mole hearken to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardum, as a warrior of the Mall. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the Mole is fruitless. Hien, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardum, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Sirina. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mall, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardum. Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
You... wait. I would have words. A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end. Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
We're super special, is all I heard. Thank you all for coming and for offering to fight with us in the Nadam. Though I still fear our chances are grim, I am grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors of the Maul, there is a trial you must overcome. But before we speak of such things, there is another, more pressing matter. My friends, I must warn you, the path on which you embark is fraught with peril. You will journey unto the far reaches of the steppe to confront a terrible foe, as did the warrior Bardam in days of yore. 3 days he battled with the demon ere he returned to his people. So it is written, so it must be. Many who follow in his footsteps perish, lacking the strength of body and mind. Therefore, we must treat you to a great feast. Have I said something strange? The hungry fox starves staring at the bull's testicles, therefore warriors should be well fed on the eve of battle. She does have a point. You have been keeping busy in my absence. A brief repast may be in order, lest we collapse of fatigue and malnourishment in the midst of our trial. Yes, just so. However, it will take time to prepare. Is there anything we can do to help? It might give us a chance to learn more about your people and their ways. Well, if you insist, I'm sure that the others would be glad of your assistance. Would you go and speak with Dorbe, Lise? As for you three, you can help me with another task. For today's feast, the gods decreed that we lure Gulo Gulo to slaughter with entrails. Perhaps you could be the ones to do this. That your people look to the gods for guidance I understand, but in your daily meals, I say your grandmother must be quite busy. Some days more than others, but every night we come together around the cook fire. Even babes must earn their keep on the steppes. Give over the entrails, Serena. We will bring you a bounty of meat. A word of advice. Our quarry is one to avoid the Zayla and their settlements, but is fond of flowing waters. A thought occurs to me. How about we make a game of it, Washe? I have 6 bags of entrails with which we may lure our Golo Golo. 3 for you and 3 for me. Whoever returns with the greater portions shall be declared the winner. What say you? Bring it on, dude. Then it is settled. Gosetsu will stand as witness. Let the game begin. Yahoo! Okay, well, it's fond of flowing water. So let's go find a river. The river winds its way south, the waters churning with a gentle current. There may be many Gulo Gulo lurking nearby. Yeah. guys. Oh, you eat those? I'm not the one to judge. They're big. They're so big. It's like eating a bear. This area appears to be isolated and far from any Zayla settlement. There may be many Gula Gula lurking nearby. Yeah. But I don't think bison aren't predators, right? I guess fair enough. But meh. I wouldn't want to eat a bear. I would be okay with eating bison. Yep. I wouldn't know what that tastes like. There may be many Gula Gula. Okay, let's go. I've heard that people say, like, the meat of predators is less good than the meat of, like, herbivores. Hey, there's a dinosaur here. Cool. I don't think I've ever had the meat of, like, a predatory animal. Very basic. Well, unless you count pigs, but they're more omnivores. Oh, have you used all your bait? In that case, let us see the fruits of your labor. Oh, it would seem that at the very least you are the faster hunter. But speed is not everything. For my part, I slew 6 Gula Gula. Aye, that you have, my lord. As for Duache, the meat of 8 Gula Gula did she bring. A fine day's work, and undeniably the greater portion. I win. Bah, a loss is it? And how confident I was in my chances. Nevertheless... Oh my god, stop eating my wires, you little beast. Nevertheless, it is a testament to your skills as a hunter and a warrior. How fortunate I am to count one so talented amongst my allies. And with that, our game is concluded. Let us return to Mol Ilo forthwith, and let us have Duache present our meat to Serena. Mayhap you are unfamiliar with traditional Zayla cuisine. Let not its appearance deceive you. It's quite hearty and nourishing. Were it not so, I doubt they could have nursed me back to health. You should have seen the state I was in. Maybe not. Let's not repeat that. Okay. Thanks. You are returned, Weshe. How was your hunt? Oh, my word, this is impressive. Or were you so hungry that you felt the need to kill so many? Well, I shall endeavor not to disappoint you all with my cooking. It will be a little while before the meal is ready. If you and Lise wish to fill the time, perhaps you could assist Dorbe. He has many responsibilities and would welcome your help. Nor would you regret making his acquaintance, for he is liked and respected by all. You may find him by the other yurt, taking stock of our supplies. Ah, one of the newcomers. Welcome. I spoke with Lise. I bade her help the children gather fuel for the cook fires. I trust it will be a good experience for all. For you too, perhaps. Seek them in the south, across the bridge. Oh, Dwashe, are you here to help too? Great. So, I suppose Dorbe told you that the children and I are gathering fuel for the fires, did he? It'll need to be dried before they can burn it, of course. You do understand what we're here for, right? Only some people can be a bit squeamish about this sort of stuff. Then again, you've never minded getting your hands dirty, have you? Anyway, we're trying to get 4 piles each. Good luck, and keep an eye on the children while you're at it, eh? Ah, yes. Poopy. Well, that's a surefire way to get a fire going if there's no wood around. There's very little wood around. Smirt. Though I don't know what it is about Dookie that makes it burn so good. Yeah. Though I wonder who thought of that first. Who was like, ah yes, let's light a poopy on fire, you know? Oh yeah, that's fair. Well, have you found your share yet? Good work. I hope you took the time to talk to the children while you were at it. Sorry. Lise, look at how much dung we have. Wow, I'm impressed. I thought we'd gather a lot, but it looks like we'll have to admit defeat. Dorbe will be happy we found enough. Not just Dorbe. Now we can continue making cheese. Not that I was worried. It was easier when we were living near that forest, but dung works just as well as wood. I heard them all move from place to place, that the gods tell you where to go. That must be hard on you all. Hard? I do not understand. Why is it hard? It is better for the animals to move, to have more food to eat and land to roam. To stay in one place is harder, no? From the heavens comes the rain, which nourishes the soil. From the soil comes the grass, which nourishes the beast. From the beast comes the flesh which nourishes the Zela. Ours is the soil of one and all. But you Westerners are like the Domans. You live in the same place, in villages. And all the villages in one place are part of a nation, yes? Hien talks about nations sometimes. When he was injured, he spoke of Doma in his sleep, but I did not understand his words. Whenever I ask him about Doma, he just smiles and looks to the south. It reminds me of my mother when she waits for my father to return from a long journey. But Hien will not wait any longer, will he? Because you came for him. To take him back, because his nation is more important. I'm not sure how to answer that. A nation is a place, I suppose. A place and the people in it. Maybe the things too. But more than that, it's the history, the traditions, the words, the stories we tell ourselves and our children. Everything that came before and everything that comes after. The place we were born is part of who we are. We carry it with us no matter where we go. Whoever, whatever we become, that part remains, that link to our fathers and their fathers before them. It's not important to everyone, I suppose, and that's fine. But it's important to Hien and to me. Some call them all fools for listening to the elder gods, but it is our way, our pride, our nation? Something like that. It's something precious that you and others share, and that no one can ever take from you. But we can talk more about it later. It's time to go home. Dorbe is waiting. I'll stay with the children. Why not go and let Serena know how we got on? I love these little Zela babies. They're so cute. All of the child versions that you see in the game are so cute. Welcome back to Ashe. Did you speak with Dorbe? Our names rhyme. Well, then you will forgive me if I ask you to wash your hands. I shall pour you a cup of milk tea in the meantime. The meal is almost ready, so we should summon Hien and Gosetsu. Aww, Lise. So tired.
She needed the rest. To come so far and carry so much. Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Ha! Ha! Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after Father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you, and when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Mina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. Ah, the mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
There will be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
Fun, was it? Hee 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 hee.
Yes, yes. 'Tis a name my parents gave me as a child, but I should like to think I have long since outgrown it. But as you seem determined to bring it back into use, I believe a match is in order. If I win, you will be honor-bound to divulge one of your darkest secrets.
Wow, Ian, you're so cool. How old are you, I wonder? Well, my friends, I for one am full of vim and vigor. I trust you feel the same. Then what better time than now to undertake our trial and become full-fledged warriors of them all? Now then, Serena, if you would tell us the trial we must undertake, that we might participate in the Nadam. Ah yes, as I mentioned before, to be recognized as warriors of the steppe, one must follow in the footsteps of the legendary warrior Bardam. He embarked on a great pilgrimage, eschewing cart and horse, and walked for many moms until he came to a holy place, thereafter named Bardam's Meadow. There, at the altar, as he did, you must pray. The altar lies deep within the breeding grounds of the Yol. To complete your trial, you must tame one. Only then will your trial be complete. Fair enough. And where's this entrance to Bardam's Meadow? You must journey far, far to the west, beyond Shakazo, where lie the bones of a great and wise woman. Beyond the ruins of Shell-On, hidden within mountains, is a narrow pass. Follow it and you will come to Bardam's Meadow. Sounds to me like it'll be a trial just getting to the trial. More than you may know. On the eve of the Nadam, many strive to improve their fortunes, some by abducting and enslaving warriors of other tribes. Be ever mindful of your surroundings, lest you be taken as well. Huh, what grim expressions you wear while nodding so powerfully. Warriors such as you are not like to fall en route to a mere rite of passage. We shall proceed with all due caution, yes, but let us not worry overmuch. We will overcome this trial, and the next, until we stand triumphant. That is all there is to it, no? With me, my friends, to the west, to Bardam's Meadow. Wait, Hien! Oh dear, I knew I would forget. Here, take these whistles. Once tamed, your Yol will hearken to their call. Thanks. We'll try them out once we finish the trial. Let us catch up to Hien and Gosetsu. We still have a long way to go, but I think I can see that monument Serena talked about. I don't see Hien or Gosetsu though. We should hurry. Hey, I don't know about you, but I can't shake the feeling someone's watching us. Serena did warn us about tribes that kidnap warriors and make them fight for them. Something tells me we're about to meet them. You know that purple smoke means there's little benches around. Hey guys, how's it going? Bop. Hey, you healing yourself? Stop. Ah, there you are. As you can see, they left us little choice. I gather you were forced to dispatch a few yourself. So it goes. A few less warriors to face in Anadam, eh? Shell Ein is not much further. That said, I should be surprised if our would-be masters do not try to subdue us one final time. Well... You know what will be super cool in Shadowbringers and Endwalker? Is that you can actually take your NPC companions and do dungeons with them. Oh, I went way too far. Yeah, that's gonna be real fun. I was distracted by what I was saying. You're a healer, stop it. Stop trying to kill me. Yeah, I wish I would implement that for the previous expansions, but I think that would be too much effort. But it's really nice, so you don't have to wait like 10 million years as a DPS, you can just go in with your NPC companions. Right, this must be the path that leads to Bardham's Metal. They say no foreigners have overcome this trial, but, well, there's a first time for everything, no? Okay. Nothing left but to begin, then. To complete the trial, we must each pass through Bardham's Metal and tame a Yol. How precisely we are to do this, I'm not sure, but since countless warriors before us have succeeded, I imagine we'll muddle through somehow. But enough talk, we have an Adam to win. Alright. Yeah, this dungeon is really... really hard if you're not properly synced. Like, if you don't have the proper equipment. Oh, there we go. Insta-pop. Poggers. Because you just suddenly take so much damage. It's not even funny. Well, looks like everyone here is experienced. Thank God it's a gunbreaker. One holy. Monk in the party. Hell yeah. Love me some Monk. Monk's actually gonna get a really nice buff in an upcoming patch. Gonna do more damage. So right now they feel like it's kind of lagging behind other physical DPS. Oh boy! Oh no! Oh my oh shit button! No! See, that's what happens. Nope. Oh no! Yeah, Tank said my bad. They do. Thanks. Yeah, they said a pull list. Yeah, you can pretty much wall-to-wall any Realm Reborn dungeon, but people who wall-to-wall this shit are fucking crazy. Wall-to-wall is if you pull every single enemy until you physically cannot go further because there's a barrier or wall or something else in the way that you must first defeat the enemies before you can continue. So that's usually like the first part of a dungeon up until a boss. And that's a lot of damage. You get a few holies in, because it stuns the enemies. And that's good. Like, this would be a wall. We can't go further until we defeated those enemies. No. Leave me alone, dude. Oh no. Hey. Heave-ho. Oh, I should probably not pull him into those. Huh. That's okay. It's like you're here with me. Bosses are not too bad. What are you doing? No! No, get me the fuck out of here! Just kill him. Oh, this must be a fucking nightmare for a black mage. Holy shit. Woo! I leveled up. 82, baby. Holy shit. Got some cool new abilities that I won't be able to use until I get out of here. I just pass on these because I don't need the loot. My glare is gonna look so cool. I've not seen it yet. I don't remember it. Yeah, see that over there? That's also a wall, but this is much less of like a really bad one. Oh boy. Sorry. No, my healing. Oh my god. Where the fuck is peace of mind? I'm about to give you a piece of my mind, big boy. Oh my god. Can't stay ahead of the curve. Please. Alright, there we go. See? That's a little hard, wall to wall. Even if it's mini wall to wall. Yeah, get out of here. I have stone. Okay, so this is a puzzle boss. Oh, whoops. I failed. I did it! No! Don't bait them into me, please! You're not afraid of falling stars. Oh no! Gotta get through there. Dun, 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 dun. We did it! Woo! TB Hanos. Just love whee! Up. Small pools, please. I like to have Minika on everyone. It's a heal over time! That's right. I forgot about that. Oh my god! Just walked straight into it! Don't do big pulls, come on now, we have a black mage. The reasons black mages don't like to move is because they have super long cast times and really precise timings on which they must do their casts. So if you keep running, then they're gonna have a hard time doing any decent damage. This one seems to be doing real well. I like Black Mage a lot. Oh, here we go. Over at the end. This is a yellow. A very cool bird. Alright. Let's pass on all this shit. lucid dreaming. I think the first part of this dungeon is definitely the worst in terms of damage. Like, the bosses aren't that bad at all. Oh no! I just almost died. Oh, well, I don't need that, but thank you. Get out of here. What's this trash loot? Oh, some little confetti to celebrate. I should have known you'd be the first to make it through. I'm assuming you had no trouble. Good, good. I managed somehow, as you may have guessed. How the hell did you solo that? Looks like he and Gosetsu are still in there, though. Nothing for it but to wait, then. Oh, right. I've still got those whistles Serena gave me. Here's yours. I suppose we ought to give them a try like she said. Up there, look! I think that means we won them over. That one there is yours, right? The other one is mine. Aww. So that's that then. We're officially warriors of the steppe. I love how that quest window Mike Wazowski's are. You don't think they... No, of course not. Heian and Gosetsu will come out any minute now. I suppose we could chat a little while we wait. Oh, so the other day I said to Alize, I said... Don't know why my chair is creaking so much. Stop it.
Mission accomplished. Everything still in one piece?
More or less, aye. That mountainous monstrosity came as quite a surprise. Who knew that the steppe held such secrets?
I see the two of you emerged similarly unscathed. Well then, by my reckoning, there is naught left to prevent us from taking part in the Nardam.
Hey guys, how's it going?
You! Yea, you who have walked Bardam's metal. Newborn warriors of the steppe. Our Khan demands an audience. You will come.
I remember those clothes. He's Oronir, isn't he? What should we do?
Ordinarily, I would politely decline, but this may be an opportunity to assess their strength. And we do have some time before the Nardam begins. If it all goes to plan, they will be fighting for us soon enough. What say you? Shall we go and greet our comrades-to-be?
Why not?
Whatever happens, we shouldn't keep Cyrano and the others waiting. Let's be ready to make a swift exit, all right?
We accept Johan's generous invitation. Lead the way.
I had no idea it was pronounced Han.
Two banners. So it's not just Oronir we're dealing with.
Most radiant Brother Magni, we have brought the ones you seek.
Hey, this guy.
You conquered Bardam's metal.
As warriors of the Mole, aye. You were the Khan here, yes? Why have you summoned us? Mayhap to propose a joint endeavor?
Nay, Doman, we shall not speak as equals. Born of the sun are Oronir, and born of the earth are you. When I learned of trespassers, I bade my warriors take their measure, to flay them if they failed. But if by the grace of Azim they should survive their trials and emerge anointed, then bring them hither to pay tribute. Tribute, should it prove satisfactory, shall earn you the favor of the sun. His beloved shall bask in his radiance, and their supplications be duly considered.
So you want us to bow down and serve you? What if we don't feel like it?
The defiant will suffer in shadow. It would be an affront to the resplendent Azim himself to refuse this generous offer when by rights you should be condemned. But in lieu of tribute, swear fealty to the sun. Pledge to him your body and soul. Promise to serve him unto death, and you may know his glory. A generous offer granted to but few, though perchance this is too merciful. It seems our brothers of the Boudica want you. The men only. Like the Borlak and women. Though you know them not either, I'm sure. No matter. All you need know is that you will serve one way or another.
That much does indeed seem plain. However, as we are but newborn warriors who know little of your customs, we struggle to conceive of ways in which we might be of service to the most gracious and illustrious sun.
You make mock of us, Doman. Do not do so again. You will be given a task. It will be difficult. You will carry it out. When you have accepted this, you may ask me what it is.
I want to talk to you. What's going on? We have not to discuss, woman. Ah! I see how it is. Were I Boudica, I might take offense. But I know better than to dismiss a woman outright. You demonstrate boldness or recklessness. Time will tell. The Nadam approaches, and the Orinir will reign supreme once more. Such is the will of Father Azim. Yet only fools think to triumph by the grace of the gods alone, and we are not fools. Your task will be to aid us in our preparations. Batu will tell you the rest. Should I cast a little healing spell on you? Why are you mad? Cause my pussy pops severely and yours don't. Warriors of the steppe, by the grace of our most radiant brother, you will not die this day, but instead be granted an opportunity to contribute to our cause. Rejoice, for this is a great honor indeed. Serve well, and you will be rewarded. Question. You keep calling Magna your most radiant brother. You're not related or something, are you? All Orinir are descendants of Father Azim, but if you mean to ask if our mothers are one and the same, then no. The most radiant is the elder brother to we younger, the strongest and most deserving of respect. No more interruptions. Your duties are as follows. You, the Red Woman, you will milk our beasts. To grow strong, one must be well fed, and we have great need of kumis and cheese. Is that it? I mean, I'm not happy about all this, but I suppose I can go along for now. You, the one who lumbers as a mountain. An old warrior, I see. We have arms and armor in need of repair. Go and speak with our menders. I have no talent for delicate work, but if that is your wish, then so be it. You, the insolent fool. As for you, this one carries the fire. The Buddha would take his measure. Seek my comrade outside tending to the stores. He will give you your task. You will know him by his cloth. Unlike they of the yellow, we are of the green. I, for one, would welcome the opportunity to learn more of the Buddha and their ways. It would be an honor. We shall speak of your task outside. With me. You're so pissed that I'm cooler than you and my robes are prettier than yours. Is that rude? Maybe a little bit. Their robes are pretty nice. Your name, foreigner? Dwarshe, then you are to dive into Azim Kath, or Azim Hath, below the Dawn Throne, and gather swordgrass from the lake bed. It is an invaluable ingredient in many medicines. 8 bundles will you bring. You will need to dive deep to obtain that which you seek, but that shall pose no trouble for a true warrior, no? Some say that the domain of Dawnfather and Duskmother does not extend beneath the water, but ours does. Indeed, the Oronir fear naught above nor below. Speak with the guard to descend. I shall speak again when you have finished. We shall speak again. Yes, yes, I know who you are. You wish to go below? Yep. Splish. Okay. It's underwater swimming. Reminds me of Guild Wars 2. Haven't played that game in ages. They actually have underwater combat as opposed to this game. They're just pretty cool. One more. Oh my god, I love fetch quest. My favorite video game. There it is. Da, da. Not planning on going long today. I think we'll just take it easy. But we'll see. I don't have work tomorrow anyway, but so I don't have to go to bed early. Not that that stopped me yesterday, but you know. She returns, and with swordgrass in hand, that you would immerse yourself in the depths is a testament to your bravery. Well done. He doesn't know we can breathe underwater. Lest you wonder, we will use it to prepare potions to induce paralysis. In the Nadam, we must use every means at our disposal to delay our foes. He who inscribes his deed upon the sacred ground shall be declared the victor. However, none may know this place until the Garl have scattered the soil. It matters not. We shall be swift as stallions and fierce as Baras. A step will be ours once more. Your tribute is accepted. We will return to the most radiant, and you may beg a boon. Maybe I should start keeping a diary. Am I to understand you have completed your tasks? I know not what yours was, but mine was surprisingly simple. They bade me carry various goods and sundries from storehouse to storehouse. Alas, it was difficult to learn much with all the bodegas swarming around me. You dove deep into the waters to harvest swordgrass. I see, that is well. Most radiant Brother Magni, we have given you our tribute, as demanded. Were we to beg leave to depart with our comrades, would you consent? We never intended to press you into our service, and tribute offered in good faith cannot be denied. To grant you naught in return would be an affront to Father Azim. However, the boon must be proportional to the supplications. What you ask for exceeds what you have earned. Then, if we must remain here, would you at least permit us to learn more of your people and your ways? Temelun Hatun taught me but a fraction, you see. How this world, born of the gods, was to be their battlefield, their creations fight in their stead. How Azim, father of the dawn, he who birthed the sun, and Nama, mother of dusk, she who birthed the moon, made the aura. Yet though these children warred for a time, eventually they laid down their arms and came to love one another, and so the gods bequeathed this world to their children and ascended to the heavens whence they came. Those born of the Dawn Father were called the Ran, and those born of the Dusk Mother were called Zayla. So it was, and ever after. But I say to you, Brother Magni, how can this be? How can Uranir be the children of Azim if they are Zayla born of Nama? You amuse me, Doman, how you wield your ignorance as a weapon. Very well, I bid you speak with our elders and learn the truth of this world. Yahoo! He loves being called ignorant. I know what you're thinking, and yes, I could probably have convinced him to let us go had I handled that differently, but then we would have learned naught for our troubles. If there is one thing I know, it is that men of faith yearn to share it with others, and in learning more of their beliefs, we may learn more of other things, things which may prove useful in the Nadam. When I was carrying out my tasks, I met an elder, a storyteller, named Udutai. Mayhap he can be our teacher. Oh man, I haven't even cast Holy. Oh yeah, that looks so cool. I love it. I need to find an enemy to try my glare out on. I can spare you no time for you. Other troubles demand my attention. What troubles? What ill fortune has befallen you? Not me, but my lambs. Some few wandered far and have yet to return. Mayhap they will return to their mothers in time. Mayhap they will not. Mayhap you can help. If we must, then we must. Let us be about it, Washe. Okay. What are you doing all the way over here? Oh, it sounds so cute! I love it! Oh, now that we're actually here, should I change my mount to the sheepy? Look at that. Majestic. Probably gonna switch back soon, but just for funsies. There's another one. This is too far away. Can never remember where that last one is. Is it over here? There it is. Let's actually she. Let's actually see which one I should pick. You know what? Let's go with the nightmare. Unless it sounds super fucked up. Oh, how cool is that? Fucked up an evil unicorn. Greetings. I trust all of our little explorers are safely accounted for. Oh yeah, me too. That would be the best. That they are. My thanks to you, Doman. Now, you had questions for me. Aye, I would know more of the Orinir. Of their creation and of Father Azim. As you wish. Come, let us sit. Before we begin, tell me, what do you know of the Aura and how they came to be? In the days before men, Azim and Nama waged bitter war. Yes, yes, a common tale, and one believed by many tribes. But what it does not mention is this. Azim and Nama were lovers. Oh, they fought in the beginning, as did their creations. That much is true. But when they saw how the Zela and Ryan rose above their hatreds and joined hands in harmony, their hearts stirred, and the love their children shared became theirs as well. Alas, he was of the sun and she of the moon. Apart they must remain, lest day and night cease to be, and with them all creation. With sadness in their hearts they returned to the heavens, he to the day, she to the night, destined to walk before and after, never to meet. As time passed, Azim's yearning for his beloved grew deeper still. Was there truly naught that could be done, he wondered. At last he knew. If the father cannot be with the mother, then he shall go amongst her children, now and ever after. So it was that Azim took a fragment of his being, and with it fashioned an avatar. Clad in scale of midnight, he descended, and sought out the Zela. Yea, he was the first Orinir. We are of his flesh and his blood. We are the children of Azim, and it is our duty to watch over and keep the Zela safe. I confess I did not expect the tale of your people's beginnings to be quite so romantic. Yet I must ask, if it is your duty to defend the Zela, how can you go to war with them in the Naadam? Is that not a contradiction? If a father disciplines his son, does that mean there is no love in his heart? Zela are not wont to kneel. They must be made to. Only then will they heed reason. I see. Such is the way of the steppe. Thank you, Elder, for sharing with us your wisdom. Eager to depart. Ere you go, you would do well to hear the end of my tale. When Nama looked down and saw the avatar of Azim, she knew him at once and shed tears of love and longing. When they struck the earth, they rose anew, as a counterpart to the Orinir, their fates entwined. So you see, for every son of Azim is a daughter of Nama for whom he must search, even now. So basically, what that means is that they're all wife guys. Mayhap I'm being overly optimistic, but I sense that these Orinir may prove loyal allies to Doma under the right circumstances. Their arrogance is rooted in the belief that they must act as caretakers of all Zela. Therefore, if we can prove to them that we come as kindred spirits, seeking to defeat a common foe. But mayhap this is a discussion for after we win the Nadam. Come, let us return to Magni. You shine with the light of newfound wisdom. Could it be that you have at last accepted the supremacy of the sun? No matter, you have each completed your tasks and proven yourselves deserving of mercy. However, if it is freedom you desire, then there is one more thing you must do. A pity you will not pledge yourself to the sun. You might have proved useful in the coming Nadam. Nevertheless, I will permit you to return and fight for them all. Their cause is futile, with or without your assistance. However, you must first complete a final task, as was my decree. You will reconnoiter the encampment of the Dotharl. For this task, 2 will go and 2 will remain. Should the 2 who embark upon this expedition choose to flee or be captured and killed by the Dotharl, then the others will be taken as slaves and serve the sun until death. We'd better not fail then, eh? The question is, who should we send? That is not for you to decide. All of you have conquered Bardam's Metal and proven yourselves warriors of the steppe. You should all be equally capable of carrying out this task, and therefore you should have no objections. What's happening? Brother Magni, a word. The Buddha require that a hostage be male, for if these ones fail, we cannot accept a woman as a slave. Therefore we choose the Firewalker, the one they call Hien. So be it. I shall choose second. I doubt either of you are the moon I seek, but stranger tales have been told, and men are of no use to me. I know not what this moon stuff is that he's going on about, but I don't like the sound of it at all. No, of course not. The woman I seek is of the dusk, a gentle, ethereal maiden, a dancer in the morning mist. You are warriors of the steppe, fierce and brutal, conquerors of magic stone and steel. Ethereal you are not. Speak for yourself, bitch. You try ethereally chasing after lambs when your boots are full of lake water. Ah, how well your task befitted you both. But since I must choose, I choose you. You did well milking the sheep. They took a liking to you, I am told. Gosetsu and Dwashe, then. I had hoped to see these undying ones for myself, but it seems it was not meant to be. Dorthalha lies to the south, where the grass turns to sand. Return with valuable knowledge, and all will be free to rejoin the mole. Now go. Have no fear, my friend. We shall see them freed soon enough. Let us quit this place and speak of our plans outside. Still not gonna talk to me? I will not mourn your death. Rather, I will celebrate it. Hey. You need to eat my dust as I walk away from you. Goodbye. This plain, they hope we will never return. I shall enjoy disappointing them. According to my map, there is a colossal wreck to the south, which should provide a vantage point from which to survey Dothal from afar. Let us go and do just that. There has to be a better route. Blech. Yeah, I'm just gonna be riding my big ass whale. Deal with it. Look out. Over there, look, those men are in danger. Too late for that one, perhaps, but there is yet time to save the other. Come, we cannot abandon him to his fate. What the hell is going on with my pronunciation? Little. Look at my cool whale! I love it. Have a little picnic on this whale. And you can ride it with two people. Someone can sit next to you, which is very fun. Hey guys. Enjoy Holy. Oh wait, I have to see what glare looks like now. Oh! Yes! Buffet? Don't mind if I do. Hey guy. Yeah, you are. You are joining me on my adventures. I owe you my life. Nay, friend, think nothing of it. I but wish we had come sooner. I knew at once he was dead. It will come as scant comfort, I fear, but I slew the beasts responsible. Nay, that is no way for a Dothal to die. What is this? Who are these outsiders? Sadhu Hatun, forgive me. We were returning from our hunt when we were caught unawares by Mansa Siri. These ones saved me, but Gesser is... are you? Why have you come? Not to cross the sands, that much is certain. I heard tales of travelers in league with another tribe. Are you they? Who do you serve? Answer me. If I may begin to answer your questions before you ask more, we are friends of the Mole, and we are come to see the strength of the Dothrol for ourselves. The Mole? The little lambs who wander to and fro at the behest of their gods. Ha 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 ha! What fools you are to share the soil of such weaklings. Next you will tell me you wish to fight in the Nodum. Ah, so you do. Ha! That is unexpected, yet not unwelcome. I am Sadu, Hatun of the Dothrol. For your deeds I grant you leave to walk among us. Come, look on your glory in despair. We fear no tribe, least of all the Mole. Though, if you were of the Orinir, I would burn the flesh from your bones here and now. You can stand, yes? See to the corpse. Yes, Hatun. So that is the leader of the Dothrol, clearly not a woman to be crossed. But how callously she spoke of her dead. See to the corpse? Surely this warrior deserves better than that. Forgive me, Dwache, but I cannot in good conscience ignore the callous disregard that woman showed for her kinsman. We must seek her out at once. With me. You gonna be okay, buddy? Oh, he'll manage on his own. Oh! I love whale sounds. They're so cool.
How he died matters not. Gesser was a great warrior. He will return to us in time.
Not soon enough, Hatun. The Nardum is nearly upon us. Mayhap we should counsel restraint until after.
I do not understand. If Gesser is dead, how should he return?
Silence! You come to spy on us, knowing naught of our ways.
We know you are fearless, and that you are called the Undying Ones.
That is true. None are braver than the Dothal, for we do not fear death. With death, a warrior must dance boldly, fearlessly, for thus does his soul burn bright. Then, in death, his soul shines white, exalted. The flesh rots, but the soul endures. And ere the seasons have turned, so he shall return. When he is glimpsed in the eyes of a newborn, he is blessed with the same name, that he may grow into a great warrior once more.
You mean to tell me these newborn babes and fallen warriors are one and the same? Madness!
Dude! Don't say that shit while we're in their home.
I gave you leave to observe, not to insult our beliefs. Have care what you say. Otherwise do as you will.
Shut up, you probably have some weird-ass beliefs too. Such contempt as was in their eyes I have never known, but for the soul to live on, as they say, is not something I can so easily accept. Do they truly believe this, all of them, that in death there can be rebirth? Retribution? In any event, we came here in search of information. We cannot leave without speaking with our people. Nice going, Gosetsu. Starting off on the wrong foot. I know you. Reunion. The travelers with the mole girl. I marked you after I left the Orinir. One's from Doma, others I could not place. My name is Coco. Welcome to Dothal Ha. Coco sounds to your ears the name of a woman? Well, of course. That would be because it is. I died a woman and was reborn a man. It is of no monument. The soul is the soul and the flesh the flesh. Perhaps you scoff? Many would. Many look only to the name and the flesh and let these things dictate their perceptions. Consider Sadhu Hatun. 3 times before she died a man, and yet she returns as a woman the 4th. Yet she is no less fierce, and any outsider foolish enough to think so will learn the truth to their peril. I know, right? I love it. The cycle of death and rebirth? It is simply that. Take me. I died in battle with the Hotgo. Firstly did I fight, and so I returned. Alas, we know naught of our past lives. I must learn what it means to be Koyar again and again. It is difficult to remember everything, but important. Impressive, is it not? 'Twas slain by my boy. We were childhood friends, he and I, before he fell and returned, a master of the bow. It is good to see that he retains his skill. Oh, you're so good at shooting. Whoa. Have you stopped being rude? Ah, Duache, you have completed your inquiries. Aye, it is as she said. They believe with every fiber of their being that their bravest warriors will be reborn. As for me, I observed some of their warriors at practice. They are as formidable as the Orinir, perhaps more, and their weapons are their equal as well. Yet, while they do not lack in skill and resources, 'tis plain to see that their numbers are inferior. Yeah, it's because they keep throwing themselves in danger. This has been an educational experience, to say the least. Yet everything we have learned is common knowledge to the people of the steppe. 'Twill not be enough to earn our comrades their freedom. Not less than the Dothal plans for the Nadam will suffice, I fear. Well, I've never been one for skulking about. I will go to Sadhu and see what secrets I can prise from her lips. The spies return, and they have learned naught. Mayhap so, but no longer. Though you hide it well, I know you have devised some manner of cunning stratagem for the Nadam. Out with it, I say. We are what you see, Doman. We are Dothal. Others rely on tricks and traps, subterfuge, lies. We have need of naught but our own strength. We meet the enemy in battle and kill him. That is why I cared not what you did from the first. There is naught for you to learn. Tell your masters to meet us on the field and make ready to ride with their ancestors. Your confidence is plain, as is your strength. Yet you are not the most prosperous of tribes. The Mall you mock are few, but so too are you. Why? Though a glorious death is to be celebrated, it is yet death. While we kill many, many are killed in turn. In the wake of our battles, the soil drinks deep of the blood of the fallen, their bodies piled high. Not all are born again, only the bravest. Yet one cannot return unless there is a vessel to inherit a soul. And if warriors die ere they birth children, then that is that. Even the brave warrior who finds a vessel will for many years remain a shadow of his former self. It falls to his elders to endure until he is ready to accept his responsibilities. Ever will we meet our enemies in battle without fear. Such is our way, even when our numbers dwindle. If we die, so be it. But know that we fight to live, not to die. The Thal train and make ready for the day. They do not rush to meet it, not until we have done our duty. Sadhu Hatun, Geser's body has been given to the sands. Then our part is done. Rest, warrior. The Nadam draws near, and you will need your strength. If you intend to fight in a Nadam, you should return to the mall and make ready. But know that when next we meet, you and yours will die. Or you could fight for us and live. Think on it, travelers. We shall, but if you would permit me a final question ere we part. Where is this place that Geser has been lain to rest? Though I knew him not, I was there at his end. I wish to say a few words. Rights for the flesh. I have heard of this. Madness, I say, for his body is of the earth now. He will not hear you. But you may speak to the sands, if that is your will. They lie to the west. Make haste, for the Gedan may already have caught his scent. My apologies, Tuashe. This will take but a moment. Hell yeah.
Left for the vultures. It seems an insult to the man. But the soul lives on, they say. These bodies, no more than empty husks, returning to the earth. Seen through those eyes, I suppose the sight is almost comforting. Pardon me? When first I heard the tales, I could not help but scoff. Another queer tribe, I thought, with still queerer customs. Yet having borne witness to their rites, I cannot deny there is a certain logic to it all. A samurai will die for his lord without hesitation or regret. But this is not because he delights in such sacrifice.
He's just an old man.
Because he has faith that his death will serve a higher purpose. There is an awakening in that instant. When the heart sings, and the blood burns, and his soul finds peace. There is comfort in that.
Come on now, they're just doing their job. They need food too.
Nay! We dare not permit ourselves that luxury, my friend, tempting though it may be. Not while our loved ones yet remain in chains.
Well then, we must all be on our way, even Gesser. Let us return to the Dawn Throne and pray that our tale is enough to satisfy our most radiant taskmaster. Yeah, what the hell? It's like some guy just barges into your home and is like, no dinner. Deal with it. Oh, inside the Dawn Throne. Bonding time.
Well, if there is a way out, I can't see it. Shame we didn't learn much before they locked us up.
'Tis little wonder the Orinir won the last Nardum. These people leave naught to chance.
Hien, I've had something on my mind for a while, and now... In Alamigo, where I was born, I found it strange that for all the people who supported the Resistance, there were just as many who didn't. But then we came to this part of the world and met with the Confederacy and lots of ordinary Domans, and almost every single one of them seemed content to just put up with things, no matter how bad they got. They all had their reasons, of course, and it's not like I don't understand them, but the thought of it made me so angry. After everything they'd been through, everything the Empire had done to them, how could they not rise up? How could they not fight back?
People are pragmatic creatures at heart. They hold on to hope only until they taste true hardship. Then comes fear and regret. Safer not to dream, they concluded last. For even should a day go by without some new disappointment, the next will only bring more of the same. And so they choose the more sensible option. They learn to abide the indignities and injustices, the pain and the shame, to accept them as normal. Such is the lot of most men. One cannot expect to spur them to action at a moment's notice. But if one who has known their pain can convince them to strive for something greater and rekindle the fire in their hearts, then they will remember what they have lost, and they will rise.
I had someone like that once. I didn't know who I was or who I wanted to be, and he risked his life to show me the way.
Then honor him by doing the same for others with all your might and main. You know, when my homeland fell 25 years past, I was still in my mother's womb. Never have I known a free Doma. But my father did, as did many of my fallen comrades, as do many of my people now. It may be no more than a dream to me, but if I do not chase it, then who will?
The way you carry it all, you're just the same.
As you?
Oh, no, not me. Definitely not me. I meant the warrior of light. Out there, somewhere. Doing what needs to be done. I won't have you put me to shame any longer. I'm going to seize the future I want, with my own two hands.
Hell yeah, please. Get that future! Wow. I think, with that said, that is where we're gonna end stream for tonight, right on time. So I could go for another mission, but that's probably gonna take more time. So let's show some restraint for once. Good stream, good stream. Gonna go over to the stream ending screen. And yeah, I love the story we've got to know in this stream. Some nice downtime from getting our ass beat by Xenos. God, I can't wait to continue the story. It's so fun. I'll see if I want to stream again this week. Maybe on... Let's see which day. Looking at my work schedule. Maybe on Thursday or Friday. I'm gonna take tomorrow off because I need to give my voice a rest. So I am noticing if I do these back-to-back streams, like one day and then another one the next day, about halfway through I'm like, oh boy, that's a lot of reading. So yeah. Maybe Thursday or Friday, so we'll see. And yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for being on my whale spiritually. And we'll see you next time for the next one. Goodbye, goodbye.